with all the generations of farming, I'm very lucky, especially now that Molly's coming into the generations to take over.
Yes.
So we're in good heart. So whatever happens today happens, but we've been gearing up for this for 2 years.
Hi, beautiful day here, 4th of June. We're outside of Masterton on a stud farm, Maungahina stud farm. This is their 80th anniversary today of holding live stock auctions for their bulls on farm. So being it's a big 80th birthday, we thought we'd come along and we'd give you the opportunity to have a wee peek inside a beautiful country day. I've spotted a local here and we're going to have a quick word and we're going to meet John. John's been a local farmer in the Wairarapa here many years, but now retired. Tell us about the farm, John. You were saying you've been coming out here since the 1970s.
In 1974.
Okay.
And then we started buying Hereford bulls from Maungahina a couple of years later, and we bought them for probably close to 40 years. Bruce is a really good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And he's done a great job and handed over the stud to Mark, who's doing equally well. And of course the next generation is Molly, and
yes,
she's a real asset to the place. And
so yeah, it is really going to be a pleasure for us to enjoy this day with the whole family and with other locals who have been doing this for 50 odd years. This is Bruce McKenzie, 4th generation farmer on this farm, the stud farm that we're sharing with you today. How do you feel today knowing 80 years, but the farm's been here, 117?
Well, I'm very proud of the fact that we're still here, because there's not many places that the generations have carried on through.
No, that's
and to have a granddaughter now who's very keen to take over, I feel extremely proud of the fact that we're still operating.
No, it is an amazing feat today to have a successional family business. So your stock numbers, your specialty is your speckled.
The speckles 12, 14 years ago were brought in from Canada.
So they're the new ones. So the Hereford ones are the long established.
Yes, it's the long established.
So you stayed on the farm and farmed right throughout your life, or did you come and go and do other things?
No, I spent 2 years in England on a Hereford stud and showing over there, and did my groundwork in England for one of the very top breeders in the world.
Okay, yeah.
Who was very pushed on presentation. Everything had to be perfectly right.
Perfect, yeah.
And so I learned a lot from that operation.
And you brought that expertise
and I brought
back
that
to the
back
family
to here,
farm.
to the family farm, yes. Yeah.
So we're here with Mark McKenzie. He is the 5th generation manager of the stud here. Thank you so much for having us out here today. I know it's been incredibly busy, and I appreciate it that all of the family's given me a few minutes. So how are you feeling about today?
Yeah, quite emotional.
Yeah, it is a big celebration.
Yeah. I'm only a cog in the wheel of our family, so and I want to keep that cog going as best as we can. So with all the generations of farming, I'm very lucky, and especially now that Molly's coming into the generations to take over.
Yes.
So we're in good heart. So whatever happens today happens, but we've been gearing up for this for 2 years.
Yeah, it is lovely that Molly coming through at such a young age, coming and being and wanting to take the farm through into the future.
And she'll add her touch, as I have.
As you do, yes.
As I have with the speckles, and she will, she's she's now, you know, she's way better with computers and stuff like that. But it's not only that, she's got an eye for stock. So
she has a passion for it.
Yeah,
and that's the whole driving thing.
So did I. Right, years ago, my father could not keep me in the house. I'd have to go. I was always running over the cattle stock, and I was only about 5, and I'll be in with the cybles.
Yeah.
And he'd go, "Where the hell's Mark gone? You know, he's back down there," and I was only a little toddler. So, you know, I mean,
all of you, right from toddlers, right from babies, have been here. You've been on the farm. Every single one of you has been involved in these auctions every time you've held them. So it is such a pleasure to be a part of it and to share with viewers what goes on a beautiful country farm here in New Zealand. This is where all the action's going to go on. Hay bale seating all around, auctioneer desk up here. The beautiful bulls will be led in. They'll come in, be on display, bid. It's going to be good fun.
Welcome. On behalf of my company, ladies and gentlemen, and company of PGG Rights, we're honoured to be able to sell the sale here today in association with Pearce Hereford. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the 2026 edition of Maungahina, and a special year it is when you think of 80 years.
Congratulations for what you've done for the industry, Bruce, Mark, and now Molly. And we've got to remember, of course, behind every good bull or every good man, there is a better woman.
First bull sale, 1946 it was. Jim's, Bruce's father, Jim, he started it. Now, the reason he did it was because he was selling privately, obviously. So he decided, and everyone wanted sort of first pick, second pick, whatever. So he decided to go auction. And the first sale was held just behind. You can see that's the banner right up there. There's a big old gum tree there that actually blew down 19 years ago and just about took the shed out just before our 100 breeding bull sale. He had the foresight to have that auction. It was a complete disaster. No one knew what to do.
A wonderful bull to start with, a kingfin. He's got a wonderful representation in the sale here today. But look at the meat and muscle on this particular fellow. He's very round, and that's what we've got to have. We've got to have round muscle cattle. There's 2 types of muscle, flat ribbed, round rib. Ladies and gentlemen, the durability we need in our cow herd is second to none. When you've got cows that have got this ability to turn rough grass into quality milk, you look at the way this bull is fitted. Away you go, ladies and gentlemen, sitting a line. You make 20, so I get 10 to starting. I get 5, I can't get 5, I get 5, I get a moment, 5, I get 6. I get 7 up there, I get 7 at a moment, 8. Wait, 9,000. 9 a minute, I get a moment, 9,000. 10,000. I get 10, 11,000. 12,000. 13,000. 14,000. 14, 15,000. 15, 16,000. I get 16 a minute, 16 here. I get 16,000. 16 a minute, 16 now. That's 17,000. I get 17 over here, 18 now. 19,000. 20,000. I get 20 a moment, 20, 21, 22, 22, 3, 24. 24,000. Oh, I did 4. 24. 24. Well, I wait at 24. At 24,000. The bull bids up here. Against you at 24,000. At 24, I'm going to sell it. At 24,000, place him. Away we go. Round the way. Well done, team.